I remember cutting my TV off as soon as when Kobe ran and grabbed that ball. I was like, LeBron.
All right, LeBron. Especially losing against them before. CV,
I ain't lying to you. I'm not lying to you. I cut the TV off when I watched that shit. And I watched Kobe run and grab the ball and celebrate. I was like, so what you gonna do? That was our summer free agency. They were dominating. Like Kobe was winning all these rings. I was like, wait, hold on. Now he got 5 and we got 1? Like, no. So yeah.
I know what you're wondering. What does that clip have to do with Jordan? And why are we calling Dwyane Wade and LeBron frauds? Listen, if you don't get it, then you need this video more than anyone else on the planet. Let me educate you on the mind of a warrior and the spirit of competition, fam. You see, people like Nick Wright, Colin Cowherd, his Elf Funky, they support LeBron and have moved him to the top of the mountain, which I expect from those type of dudes. I do. I don't respect it. And here's why. These guys aren't athletes. They're middle-class schmoes who went to college for journalism or law or some other major. Can you imagine any of them throwing a punch in a fight? If you're a woman, would they protect you? No. Hey, they're not built like that. I'm not advocating violence. I'm simply making a point. I'm also not saying journalists and lawyers are soft. No, I'm only referring to these kind of dudes. They're spectators. They're not gladiators. They don't know anything about that life, fam. So of course it makes sense. Their perspective. Right? How often do you hear Colin making weak analogies? No, actually, they're interesting analogies. I'm not going to say they're weak because he does have a point at times between sports and corporate jobs. You know, because on the surface it makes sense and it sounds like a hot bar. But to a gladiator, it's hot garbage. To make their takes sound more dramatic, they always talk about teams, right? And they saying they're fearing each other, right? Like, what gladiator you know goes in a battle with fear? Huh? Such and such team doesn't want to get matched up in the first round with this team. Are you dumb? If you're a true warrior, hearing that kind of shit, it's like cursing at your mother. It's insulting to the core. I'm insulted when I hear that crap. If I'm going to war, I don't want these kind of cowards in my camp. Are you serious, man? Nah. So, but that's their mentality. If I'm a top 10 player, why would I want to team up with other players in the top 10, fam? Huh? That's not competition. The essence of competition is overcoming challenges, pushing the boundaries, being able to accomplish something that you believe you can, but you're not sure you could do it till you actually do it. Jordan was obsessed with beating the guys who are on top. How can LeBron, Dwyane Wade, or anyone think they're comparable to Jordan when they took the easiest route to win, fam? All of these pro athletes and analysts, even the accomplished ones like Shannon Sharp, Kendrick Perkins, they're frauds in my eyes, right? It's mind-boggling to hear these dudes and these analysts talk about LeBron has surpassed Jordan. Okay? Throw away the stats, which 40 years later, his stats they still can't mess with his stats, but somehow, because the dude has played for 1,000 years. Anyway, throw away the stats. Just in the spirit of competition, he failed. Just in the spirit of competition, he's done. See, but you know what? My mistake, I thought top tier athletes who went and got it out the mud will automatically be on the side of competitive integrity, fam. I never played in the pros. I played competitive ball before. So I didn't want to team up with any. Like, we had our team, and that's who we went to battle with. Period. These dudes, you know what? Like I said, you know, Bruce Jenner, who's now known as Caitlyn Jenner, was one of the most storied athletes in Olympic history. Fooled the world too. Lance Armstrong cheated in sports. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's just my fault for believing these guys had, I'm automatically giving them competitive integrity, right? Now Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce have joined the LeBron coalition. But they did form the Big Three in Boston. So I could kind of see them feeling like super teams all wave. You know what I mean? And this is a good thing. Because they did it. And they won their only chip. Forming a Big Three or Big Four, whatever it was that they did. Hey, shout out to Paul and Kevin. Listen, MJ wanted to be the best, man. Not team up with other top players in his profession. His general manager, Jerry Krause, said it himself. He worked hard to dominate with the crew he had. He molded Scottie Pippen into a weapon. Miss me with the, he didn't win until Scottie showed up. That's bullshit. Did you forget how weak migraine Scottie was when he first showed up? No, being around Jordan is what elevated him into what he became. Now, Kobe, the second coming, he didn't just go play with Shaq. He actually wanted to get traded away from Shaq because he didn't like the idea that people thought Shaq was the reason why he won. So what did he do? And he didn't form the team. He was drafted to the team. But what did he do? He went and won 2 without Shaq. Paul Gasol was his best player. Now listen, this dude has passed Kobe. How? On guards Green Hill. How? Mario Ellie, key role player for the Rockets during their championships. He said it best in an interview with Willie D.
I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of players talk about having nightmares and not being able to sleep before playing Michael Jordan. So did you lose any sleep when you know you had Jordan? Jordan was the
Nah, I was just excited mostly because I'm like, it's competition. That's why you're in the league for.
Yeah.
Competition. You know, I'm like, I need to, try to stop this dude, man. I stopped this dude. I'm going to get a little rep. And, we had success in Houston against him. That was the cool part about it. Beating him a couple of times, but super talented player, man. This dude was so good, man. Catch the ball when he wanted to catch it. I remember one game in Chicago in '97. Well, this dude was jaying me up. 21 in the first quarter. I'm like, Rudy, you gonna send a double team on this dude? And I'm all on him, Will. I'm elbowing him in the joint. He just backing me up. He just fading on me, Will. I'm like, yo.
But Vernon had the most success guarding him, didn't he?
Well, our team, none of us backed down from them. Nobody was scared of him, We love competing against him, That's why you're in the NBA for it. All these guys want to join each other well and play with each other. No, I want to beat you. I want to beat you. LeBron, you say you the GOAT. Why you joining Bosh and, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't doing that in the 90s. Like Dream calling Jordan up. You want to link up? And calling Bird and Magic up. Y'all want to link up and play? You hear those old school dudes talk. They don't want to. I want to beat you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to join you. These boys want it easy right now. It's the AAU era right now, Will. Everybody want it easy. Everybody want it easy. LeBron want Anthony Davis. Who else you want, LeBron? You talking about you to go. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did you hear the man say? Did you hear what he said? See, these are the kind of guys I have the ultimate respect for. Even he asked the question, how do you call yourself the GOAT? Taking easy routes, teaming up with this. What? Okay, all you kids in diapers don't understand and can't conceptualize what we're saying, and you don't get it. Let me ask you in a way that you should comprehend. If a player dominates on NBA 2K on easy mode and another player dominates on superstar mode, can you realistically call the easy mode player the GOAT? No, you can't. You just can't. Of course, y'all like to say, well, MJ's competition was weak. You know what my counter is? MJ was that much better. He was just that much better than everybody else. His competition looked weak. He wasn't the tallest. He wasn't the strongest. He had the biggest arm. Literally. What y'all talking about? Because another guy couldn't dominate in his own time. Don't use the competition excuse, man. That in itself is cowardly. First, DWade going on Carmelo's podcast and saying out loud, if it wasn't for injuries, he would be in the same breath, or to imply he was on that trajectory of Jordan, is disrespectful. DWade, no question, is one of the top 5 shooting guards in league history. Period in this story. Okay, he has the most blocks for a guard. Cool. How many defensive teams was he selected to in his career? What? Oh, to use that as a baseline for the comparison, you let Carmelo put a battery in your back and you talking that foolishness? Fam, without Shaq, without LeBron, you don't sniff a chip. Wade was a beast, but it was him who couldn't deal with Kobe on his own. Kobe was the closest thing to MJ we have ever seen. And in actuality, Kobe wasn't that close. DWade, you was part of the Avengers, man. Jordan was Thanos. Pippen was the help. Because think about it. Pippen is not on LeBron's level. Pippen is not on Shaq's level. That's who Jordan's main constant was. What? And Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson wasn't on the what? What are you talking about, man? All of these people who worship LeBron and believe he's the GOAT, where is your gladiator spirit? Huh? Where's it at? The hilarious part, which goes over everyone's heads, is the fact that LeBron still didn't dominate with his super teams. He lost 6 out of 10 finals. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. The current pros, former pros, can you really look yourself in the mirror and say a guy who constructed super teams and still didn't dominate is the better player? What? If you can, then you're a fraud and you're lying to yourself, gang gang. You heard it out the mouth of a 2-time NBA champion. Ellie said, we wanted to compete, not form the NBA Avengers, dog. But listen, what say you, fam? Please, do me a favor, get in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. On your way out, do me a little favor too. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. It really helps the channel out. Subscribe to make sure that you get all of our new content first. In your face hoops. Signing off till the next video. Be safe and God bless.